Yo, 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 y'all. Welcome back to Frankie's Views. Just a couple of quick updates. I have my podcast, if you don't know about that. I'm sure you do. It's Frankie's Views Podcast, same thing as this channel. It's available on Spotify, Google Podcasts. You could just Google Frankie's Views Podcast and it'll pop up. Also, I have started making TikTok movie reviews. So it's basically a full-length movie review condensed into 1 minute. So if you want the full-length movie reviews, continue to hop onto my YouTube channel. If you want a condensed, less in-depth movie review, hop on over to my TikTok. I don't know what I'm pointing at, but my TikTok name is Frankye Braza. So yeah, today's movie review I will be doing is 2015 Circle. It's over on Netflix, so you could just hop on over there to Netflix and check it out. It's definitely worth the watch. I got it recommended to me last night, watched it last night. And my couple of issues with it is the acting, writing, and production. Production, maybe they didn't have such a big budget. I don't know what the budget was, but if production was a lot better, it could have been great. If the acting was better, it could have been great. If the writing was better, this movie could have been fantastic. But it wasn't. Therefore, I could give this movie about a 7. Basically, 50 people wake up in like a circular room, which kind of resembles a UFO, I guess, or a spaceship. And once they all wake up, they notice that this thing starts cutting people off. And they have like 2 minutes in between each kill to like not figure out who's going to die next, because then they discover that they could vote off people to die. So they all get a vote, and then they all start like voting people off to die. Beginning of the movie, there's obviously like heroes and villains in this movie, good people, bad people. So one guy points out that, there's older people in here, let's all vote for them so we could get enough time to try to figure out what's going on. So they start killing off old people. Then you have other people step in to defend, like, the old people or whatever. And then, like, of course, they have, like, the whole racial stereotyping. The black guy's like, you're going to kill us all as black people left. There's, like, this Mexican guy who doesn't speak English. So they're like, he's in this country illegally. Let's kill him off. And then basically, there's a reason to kill almost a lot of these people off. So people start talking about their lives, and they're like, what about you? What do you do? What do you do for a living? They basically try to point their fingers at other people so that the group could vote them off, because this one girl's a lesbian, so they try to get her killed off. There's like a cop, and they're like, you're a pig, blah, blah, let's kill you off because you're a cop and we don't like cops. There's like an army guy. They're like, yo, you know about this because you're in the army or whatever. So every time someone would open their mouth and point their finger at someone else and try to get that person killed, it usually backfires on them, because then they end up looking like the bad guy. And then on top of all this, you have a pregnant woman and a child in that room. So there's once the group dwindles down to like 16 or 20 people, like half of them want to save the pregnant woman and the child because only one person's getting out of this room alive. And everyone thinks, like, half of them think it should be the pregnant woman and the child. The other half want to be selfish and don't want to kill, or they want to kill the pregnant woman and the child. And then so like alliances start forming and they start killing each other off. I'm not going to give away who makes it to the end, but there's like lies, there's deceit. It's basically like a reality show, but except people die. It's a lot of like scheming, and it's pretty, like I said, production and writing and everything was better. This movie could have been great because the ending had me shook. Okay, it didn't have me that shook, but it was a pretty good ending. I give this movie about a 7 out of 10 because of the ending. The ending is just a full solid 7. The rest of the movie is probably like a 2. But if you have like an hour and a half of your life that's free, which you should, because we should all be staying at home, being quarantined and isolated. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. I think everyone should stay at home and not go out and get people sick. But if you have like an hour and a half that you want to watch something new, go check this movie out. It's called Circle, Netflix, 7 out of 10. Don't forget Frankie's Views, YouTube, Frankie's Views Podcast, Frankie Barraza on TikTok, Frankie Barraza on Instagram, Frankie Barraza on Facebook. Yeah. I will see you guys in my next movie review. Bye!